Alright, hey Alex. This is going to be your basic tutorial of, making a map here. So first off, once I send you the file, you should get these layers that come with it on your right side here. I named them. I believe the names will send as well for you. It's pretty simple. Just your county lines, state lines, water, the base white that you plan on using, and then I also have the topography map. That's, you can use that if you want. So say, well, I'll get to that in a second actually. To toggle your counties, say if you just want to make a state map, or just use state lines I should say, you can simply just hit this little icon, turns them off, and then you can just use the state lines. And just, click the eye again, just for them to come back on. The state lines, same thing. Obviously, I hope you don't ever use a map that looks like that. And like I said, this is your water. If you want, for whatever reason, if you wanted to change that, you can just toggle it off. You got your white background. So this is what I was going to get to earlier. If you didn't want to use the white background and actually wanted to try out the topography map, simply toggle that off, and now you got your actual map. Now when you actually get to your shading for whatever storm you're forecasting, I'm going to be honest here, I don't really use Photoshop for these maps, so my artistic skills here are going to be terrible, and honestly I'm not even sure what tool you use, because your maps look, from this evening, were looking pretty good. But for something basic here, I'm just going to use my paintbrush tool and just draw some random circles. So I'm going to give Harrisburg a nice healthy snowstorm here. Oh, my bad, I messed up myself. Whenever you actually create your map, you want to create a new layer. So hit this little icon here, and that'll create a new layer for you. Make sure it's grayed out here so we're selected. And then whatever, I'm going to change my colors here actually. Again, however you draw your, or however you edit your colors, that's up to you, but I'm using the paint tool here, which isn't obviously the best. Alright, so I'm going to give Harrisburg a nice healthy snowstorm. I'm going to make this a little smaller. I'm probably going to zoom in my screen. Actually, I'll just leave it like this, whatever. Obviously, zoom in on your screen and make this a more neat map. I'm sure you already know that. But I'm just going to give me a nice swath of like 12 to 18 inches. Now, I'm going to take this out into the ocean just to show you something. I don't know if you're aware of that in a second here. And again, I don't even know how you, shoot, I don't even know if there's a paint bucket tool. Like, that's how uneducated I am with Photoshop. So I'm just gonna paint it over like this. Alright, so I might just say you have your map, that's your map. You're gonna want to now get that under your counties and under your states and also under the water. So you just click and drag. We'll do one by one. So now it's under the counties. Now you have it under the states. And not sure what happened there. Alright, so now you have it under the states. Now you have it under the water. Alright, looks like we ran into an issue there actually. Let's see if we can fix this. Oh, there we go. My bad. I got scared there for a second, not gonna lie. Alright, so the order then to get you here is counties up top, states next, then the water, then this layer is your actual map, then below that will be your base white, and then the topography doesn't matter since you're not using that, but let's just say you were using that topography map, it would look something like this. Which I know I use that personally, but the white doesn't look too bad either, honestly. Brings out the counties too a lot more. yeah, so if you have any questions, man, just let me know. It's rather simple once you get the hang of it. The order is going to be like this just about every time. Now, if you wanted to, it's up to you, but if you wanted to, like, well, you're going to add text, I'm sure. Though you have a key to go by, so maybe it's going to be a little different for you, but I know you do sometimes write onto the map. Just get out your text tool, and I don't think it really matters. I don't know if it automatically creates a layer. Let's see here. Yeah, so it automatically creates a text layer. So yeah, just obviously make sure the text is on top. So I don't know what color it's gonna paint, or it's gonna be in blue. Let's get the black. 8 to 12 inches. Well, that really blends in. What the heck? I have no idea what it's doing at this point. This is why I use PowerPoint. Just I think it's a little bit more user friendly. Alright. So obviously you don't want to use black for your text, but you get the idea. Again, just message me if you have any questions, man.